Hello everybody, it's a good day today. Nice, perfectly warm day. This is how I figured spring should be. It's about 80 degrees and it's just beautiful. Nice warm wind. It is nice to be walking out just in a t-shirt. So if you saw last week's video, we have a cow. And the cow has moved around a lot in the last week because that's what you have to do when you don't have just, you know, 5 plus acres of pastures and you only have 2. You have to move them around. There she is, just sitting over there enjoying the day. Hi Brielle. You're peeing. Every time I put you on camera, either you're pooping or peeing. Thanks a lot. All right, so last Sunday we got her. It was a very long drive, and when I showed her, she was right there in our backyard. This is our backyard, backyard. So this was her first spot. Not just the dirt area, but it was all. But she kind of spent most of the time just sitting right here. She was very nervous and scared, so she didn't eat very much. There's Poto. That's Poto. Hey buddy. Enjoying your backyard? Poto has his backyard too. And the pigs back there that I made a paddock over there have pretty much gone through the grass. Can you guys see the difference? How thick and lush this is and how dead over there is? So I'm gonna take the rest of the fence down, and then I'm gonna let them have run of the yard. And I just hope Hannah is good enough to keep the gates closed. I've got plenty of water, but I'm gonna make my video first before I do that. So she started there, like I was saying, she started right there, and then she moved over here, and that was day 2. On Monday, okay, not Monday, on Tuesday, she was in this spot right there. I know you can barely see it now because I've run my chickens through it. She was here on Tuesday and then over there on Wednesday. And I still have plenty of yard to run her through, of course. But I kind of need that right now for the chickens. So as soon as the chickens are done and we do the butchering, we'll put the cow back there. She's been here on our little hillside and she has just mowed it down, which is great. I don't have to mow this side of the yard anymore, which is fantastic. Kind of a bummer, I put this berry plant right here, so this section has to be, I don't know, maybe I could put a bigger cage on it and it will still grow and the cow will leave it alone. I don't know, I'm not risking it. But yeah, she ate through all this grass right here, pooped everywhere. It would look like this right here because I haven't mowed anything yet. And then we made a huge paddock right here because the grass wasn't a lot of grass, so we made a double paddock for her. And she ate through that also. And then she was here yesterday, which I'll give you guys a close-up of what the grass should look like. So that's what the grass normally would look like, and that's what she did. And she's up there now today. Hi Brielle. So yeah, my wife made a longer paddock and she will eat through that most of today. Yeah, she looks like she's picking out what she wants to eat. Hi. Hi. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. She's getting a little friendlier. She's hi. Hi. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But yeah, we got her hay, we got her water, and she's doing great. I can't wait till she has a calf. And then we start milking. Well, my wife's gonna start milking because this is all her, because this is her idea and this is what she wanted to do. Okay, so what needs to happen with our property is I need to create more pasture, and this is where I'm gonna work on that. This is where I ride my pigs for the first time, and you can see how shady it is and not much growth compared to what it should look like right there. I'm hoping to turn this into that soon. So yeah, I've started cutting down dead trees and all the trees that I want. I'm not gonna cut everything down, but I'm gonna cut a good 50% of the trees. Like, I'll probably cut this big one down. I'm leaving these big ones, and I'm gonna cut a couple of the big ones down over there. Cut all the cedars. I'm leaving all the persimmon trees and the oak tree. Yeah, so yeah, that's gonna be my work this summer, is to cut and hopefully log all this. Maybe make some firewood and sell it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I've got some cutting to do. Let me show you guys what the paddocks look like this year. Since I've cut it down, you guys saw that things are growing. I mean, you could tell grass and stuff, all the things that I've seeded is growing. Of course, nothing's growing in the paddocks where the pigs are in. Why do all my animals pee when they're on camera? What's up with that? So yeah, it's still work in progress. This section of the property is not mine. It belongs to my neighbor in the back, and he's allowing us to use it. And I don't know if you guys remember, it used to be thick, just you couldn't really walk through here. But I cut it all down. But yeah, that's the back 10 paddocks look really nice. Look at all that grass growing. I don't know why this part's dead. No idea, but I'm pretty sure it'll fill up. And yeah, it looks good. Dallas is on the far one over there, and he's pretty much mowed it down for the last week. I'll be moving him over to this section tomorrow, the next Saturday. Paddock behind him's already grown back. It's growing pretty well. But in the shaded areas, of course, there's very scattered growth. But I'm thinking when I cut down the trees on my side of the property, that will allow more sun to come through and maybe help with more growth. That's what I'm hoping for. But this is kind of looking nice, right? I mean, better than before. The fact that it's actually, things are growing on the ground. I mean, that paddock where the pig's in right now, I know it looks bare, but it did look like this. It did look like this. And of course, the other paddocks don't look as lush as this one. But there's growth. There's growth still. Everything's a work in progress. Yeah, so yeah, I've been I gotta cut these trees down. So I believe this is a black cherry tree. It doesn't produce like cherries, but it's small. It produces little tiny black berries. And there's 1, 2, 3 of them. I'm gonna leave those, but I'm gonna cut down that one poplar right there and that big one leaning this way. So I'm gonna cut that one down. That should create more shade, more sunlight, and maybe one more big poplar. And a lot of these pine trees I'm gonna knock down also. Like I said, I'm not gonna cut everything down. I still want trees in my front yard to create shade here and there for the animals to rest behind. Lots to do right now. I got off work early today for Good Friday, and I gotta prepare for tomorrow. Originally tomorrow was supposed, I don't know, in my last video I said that we made a mistake on our dates on the butchering. Everyone was able to reschedule, which was great, except for one couple. They're coming. I also made that mistake too. We did not get the 20 chickens from the couple from Ohio. I thought we did. My misunderstanding. They are coming tomorrow, because they booked a place to stay, and they don't get any they can't get a refund, so they're coming anyways. But what we're gonna do is, we have a friend that asked if we could butcher roosters. I think she has 8 or 9 roosters that she doesn't want anymore. So I'm still gonna do a class tomorrow with just roosters, which shouldn't be much different, except, you know, a lot less meat. So yeah, I need to get ready for that. I gotta set everything up tonight because they're gonna be showing up bright and early tomorrow morning. My wife is gonna be super busy with the bread making and getting ready for farmers market, so I will be solo tomorrow. The chickens are doing great. Oh, this is my third tractor. I finally finished it. I got a white tarp, heavy duty, on Amazon, and I'm liking this wooden structure much better. It's a lot sturdier than using the pipes. But yeah, these chickens are actually looking pretty good. Obviously they would have been way too small if we butchered them tomorrow. They're probably around 2 to 3 pounds, which not the goal you want. You want about 5 to 6 pounds average. These are the other birds, and this one has a mixture of the small ones. Look at how small that one is right there. The 20 small ones we got 2 weeks after the first batch. So yeah, these guys are looking good. I'm loving the new water system, the Premier One watering, chicken watering. I love it. And this is the other batch, and this one has a lot of the smaller ones in this one. Well, looks like I need to move them actually. Check their waters. They got plenty of waters. Getting my boys every day to check the waters. Even though I try to rely on them, I still need to do the checking because they will forget every once in a while. But I gotta move I'm gonna feed them the evening feed and move them. I can't remember if I showed you guys my new technique of moving them. The problem with the Scovich tractors is you get chickens from the far back that are just too lazy and do not want to move, and they get in the way of moving it, and it's kind of a problem because sometimes you need to go in there and kind of nudge them forward to make them move forward, and you got to open the door and then all the chickens run out. So I've kind of came up with a new technique of feeding. I'm not using any food trough this year. I'm just putting the food on the ground because with Cornish crosses, nothing goes to waste. They eat every speck of food. So let me show you my new technique. I don't know if you guys can see clearly. So once they're trained on knowing that food is coming, look, they're already up to the front, waiting. So yeah, I put in these 2 lines of food. So you gotta put it in a line. Don't put it in a pile, because then only like 4 chickens will hang around it and block all the other chickens. But if you put it in a line, they all line up and eat. And there you have it. And they're all lined up and eating. Everyone move forward. The scaredy ones run in the back, but they will run back forward. They don't cause a problem because they know food's up front. And I'll do that with these guys too. And there we have it. Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see that for the third time. I know some of you guys might think that putting the food on the ground is a waste, but as you can see, follow behind them, there's barely any food left. Barely any. That's all three of them. If anything's the only thing left, mostly it's just the powder stuff with the dust, which normally they wouldn't eat anyways, the dust. So yeah, there's no food left over. And if you try this technique and there is food left over, that just means you're giving them way too much food. So you just gotta figure out exactly how much they will eat without wasting. When I first started doing the technique, I was putting way too much food. I figured out about 2.5 scoops. Line up with 2.5 scoops, and that is about the right amount of food that they will completely eat it. These guys are my new laying hens. I was using them to just clean up the leftover food, so nothing's going to work. I accidentally bought a bantam. I don't know if I accidentally bought them or they just mixed them up, and look at how tiny this thing is. What kind of eggs are you gonna lay? You're probably not gonna lay any kind of eggs, are you? You're just like a decorative chicken. A little midget chicken. You got a little silky right there. I think it's a bantam silky though. I don't know, but silkies are small anyways. Look at how small this one is. I like those chickens. Angela has taken claim for these chickens too as some garden chicken. I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna start looking for all my equipment for butchering tomorrow. My friend with the roosters will be dropping off the roosters tonight, and hopefully it goes well. I will be filming tomorrow, and I will also upload this video tonight or tomorrow morning. So yeah, you guys will see the next the butchering video next week, or maybe I'll just throw it in somewhere sometime next week, sometime in the middle, maybe Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. Don't know, never know. Alright, before I forget and say my goodbyes for this video, I gotta show you guys something exciting. Well, at least exciting for me. So along my fence back here in my backyard, so this is on the ground is my asparagus bed, and the asparagus is coming up and we are picking this year and just eating. I also have thornless blackberries, and along with that blackberries I have apple trees. I have 3 of them, and I planted and I grew those from seed from the store. I made a video way back in the days talking about them, but yeah, it's just apple seeds that I put it in the flower pot and they grew, and I planted it out here, and that was 4 years ago. And finally this year, it's the 4th year well, I guess going on 5th year. Yeah, I guess 5th year. Look, I got apple blossoms. I have no idea what that means. I don't know if that means I'm gonna get apples this year or not, but I'm hoping. Look, Isaac, apple blossoms.
Oh, what type of apple?
I have no idea. I forget. It might be Fuji or Macintosh. I have no idea. Honey Crisp, hopefully. Don't stand on my asparagus bed. Yeah, this is the only one that's been blooming. I got that one, and I got more flowers right here, and up there I got some flowers. But yeah, this is the one that's blooming. The other ones aren't blooming anything, at least not that I see. But I don't know exactly what I'm gonna get, what kind of apples, but like 90% of me are just gonna say I'm just probably gonna get some crab apples. But you can still do things with it, like make apple cider vinegar, right? So that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, so it's kind of exciting. I hope I get something out of it this year. Say hi. I see you got a haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't like haircuts, huh?
No.
Yeah, he wants to have long hair like me. Do you like your haircut?
Yes, I like my haircut. Isaac was like, no, let's go to everywhere except for our hair place.
Oh, you're such a cutie. You're such a cutie. You're getting fat. You're getting big too. Slow down, buddy. You're supposed to be a cute little pig. Cute little pig.
Space, tiny and cute.
Oh, big yawn. Come on. All right, guys. You want to explain what's in here?
So this is our little water, half land ecosystem. There's
snail.
snails, there's crawdads. Oh, the crawdad
That's
shell move. That's a shell.
That's a crawdad, but it's got it's shedded, so it's
right
somewhere.
there.
And that's not a live turtle. That's just a turtle shell. Okay, so we didn't drown a turtle.
We found that in the woods.
Yeah, so we went out to the creek and found some snails, some crawdads. There's one right
That's
back
the
there.
one that shed.
Yeah, the big one.
Looks like and then there's like one in here that you can't really see. He's kind of like always hiding.
Yeah, and somewhere, and then we have that
giant-
creepy spider back there.
Yeah.
Plants are doing very well.
Yeah. We have a jumping spider. We have ants.
And we have carpenter ants in here somewhere in this log. They are crawling around making their home.
And
So we have the crickets shot down that plant right there.
Yeah.
And we have a spring peeper. I don't know if you guys could see that. It's like, what? A
Yeah,
little piece of wood.
right there. I don't
There's a
know.
better view right here.
The glass is too.
There's
too
another
smudgy.
one over there, Dad.
Where?
Right there, see it?
Oh yeah.
No spring peepers.
Oh, you guys didn't clean this glass very well.
Yeah, I didn't clean it. You, I did.
There's one right there. You can't see it though. Okay, from here maybe. Yeah, you see it. All
There's tree frogs that are hiding in this hollow piece of wood right here.
right. And what's this one?
It's Isaac's little ecosystem that has a little female crab.
The water's muggy because I
crawdad.
just put fresh filters in.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to clear out. We
This
have
is snails.
clams and snails.
And the crawdad.
Is that clam still alive?
The open ones aren't, but these two, I think.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that little.
Oh, also there's clams in here. There's like tiny clams.
Oh, are they alive?
Yeah, they're alive. That one keeps moving.
Oh,
it was like
that
here.
one is alive. Oh, cool.
It was like here and moved.
Can
all the way
clams
here.
move because he was there?
Yeah.
And then like, wait, they move? How?
Yeah, they spit their tongues out and move around.
Amazing.
Imagine.
What is this?
It's so the ants feel more comfortable.
But we're supposed to see things.
My tank, I think. They're kind of like.
Where's the
okay.
rest of them? Where's the rest of them? Oh, they're under. They're
in
also
this
down
little
there.
hole.
Oh, okay. That's
right under
cool. I
there.
like how you guys made that. And they're just crawling around. They probably all crawled out of that, though.
There's a few.
You don't think they all crawled out of that?
Not the
Bigger
big
ones
ones.
can, but maybe the kings.
That
A few tiny ones can.
Maybe we should like put some sort of like ant something there.
Maybe smaller filter.
What?
And this is Isabel's?
Yeah.
She's just growing stuff?
Yeah. And there's
And
a
like a
frog in
tree
there.
frog
There's
that
a
you
frog.
never
Oh, there she
feed.
is. No, I feed it.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
And this thing, it's also we don't have to spray because it just comes up and drips back down. We don't have to spray it.
That's an enclosed ecosystem.
I need to get some stuff to keep these ants in.
Oh, this is actually doing well. The foliage is growing very nicely. Yeah.
Why does this?
They seem to be having fun with that one. So, what on earth are you doing? You're getting mud all over your face. Make sure you clean up before you come inside.
Come here, bumblebee. Let me whack you.
Alright, close that up. Alright, well I think I need to get back to work. Oh, people are here with the roosters. Alright, it's late in the afternoon now. I think it's close to 8 o'clock. It looks like it's gonna rain. There's a chance of rain tomorrow though. But everything's set up. All the things. I'll wake up super early in the morning and start washing everything. The roosters are here, and then they're waiting for tomorrow. And I made a new kill stand real quick. Put the post in the ground. Yeah, that looks good to me. What are you guys doing? Playing throw the dirt, huh?
Throw nukes at them.
Say bye.
Make sure you say hi to Podo. And don't
Yep.
forget poker night.
Poker night. Yeah, that's poker night tonight. Yeah, it is poker night tonight. And that'll be it for today. I'll see you guys next Saturday. My name is Sang. This is Growing Little Country Homestead. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Say bye, Brielle. Say bye. Don't pee.